Dua Lipa, from YouTube covers to global icon. Dua Lipa's rise is one of the most fascinating stories in modern pop. She wasn't born into fame, she wasn't instantly recognized by major labels, and her path was full of rejections and risks. But today, she's one of the most streamed artists in the world, headlining festivals, winning Grammys, and shaping the sound of modern pop. Her story begins in London, where Dua was born in 1995 to Kosovar Albanian parents who had fled the war in the Balkans. Growing up, music surrounded her. Her father, Dukagin Lipa, was a musician himself, and little Dua would watch him rehearse, secretly dreaming of stages much bigger. But the family's journey wasn't simple. When Dua was 11, they moved back to Kosovo, and she suddenly found herself far away from the heart of the music industry she had once imagined. But Dua had already decided her future. By 15, she made a bold decision. She returned alone to London to chase her dream. Imagine that. A teenager, barely out of childhood, convincing her parents to let her live in a city by herself just to try and become a singer. She moved in with friends, worked odd jobs, and spent nights posting covers on YouTube. Songs by artists like Christina Aguilera and Nelly Furtado. Those videos didn't explode overnight. But slowly, industry scouts began to notice her deep, husky voice, a sound unlike anyone else in pop. Her first break came when she signed with Warner Brothers Records in 2015. But Dua's early career was not the instant explosion people think it was. Singles like Be the One and Hotter Than Hell gained traction mostly in Europe before crossing over. She toured as an opener, playing small clubs, building her reputation step by step. It was hard work, but it laid the foundation for everything to come. In 2017, she released her debut self-titled album. While critics praised her potential, it was one single that would change her life, New Rules. With its unforgettable chorus, "One, don't pick up the phone," and a music video showing women lifting each other up, the track became a viral anthem. It wasn't just a pop song, it was a cultural moment. Suddenly, Dua wasn't just an up-and-comer. She was the voice of a new generation. But fame came with a price. In 2018, while performing at festivals, clips of Dua dancing went viral, and not in the way she hoped. Thousands mocked her, stiff moves, calling her lazy on stage. Memes spread, and the hashtag Dua Lipa Dance haunted her across social media. For many young artists, that kind of ridicule could have been devastating. But Dua didn't break. She doubled down, working harder than ever on performance, choreography, and stage presence. The payoff came with her second album. In 2020, Future Nostalgia arrived, and it wasn't just a success. It was a revolution. Released during the global pandemic, the album's disco-pop sound gave listeners stuck at home a soundtrack of joy and escape. Songs like Don't Start Now, Physical, and Levitating topped charts worldwide. Critics hailed it as one of the best pop albums of the decade. Dua Lipa went from a rising star to a global icon. At the Grammys, she took home Best Pop Vocal Album, cementing her status as a superstar. But even as her star rose, the challenges continued. With Levitating dominating charts, lawsuits followed. A reggae band called Article Sound System filed a case, claiming the song copied their track. Another suit accused her of lifting elements from a disco song. While some claims were dismissed, the lawsuits showed just how cutthroat the industry could be. Success always comes with people trying to take a piece of it. At the same time, Dua's personal life became tabloid gold. Her relationship with model Anwar Hadid, then their breakup, fueled endless speculation. Rumors of celebrity flings followed her everywhere. And with fame came conspiracy theories too. bizarre claims about Illuminati symbolism in her videos, or staged publicity stunts. None of it slowed her down, but it revealed the darker side of living under a microscope. By 2021 and 2022, Dua had become more than a singer. She was a fashion icon, collaborating with Versace, starring on Vogue covers, and building her own lifestyle brand. She launched Service 95, a newsletter and media platform where she shares everything from travel tips to political commentary. Unlike many pop stars, Dua didn't just want to make music, she wanted to shape culture. And then came her Hollywood moment. In 2023, Dua starred on the Barbie movie soundtrack with the disco-inspired hit Dance the Night. The song became a centerpiece of the film's success, introducing her to an even wider audience. She even made her film debut with a cameo role, showing the world that she was ready to branch into acting. But perhaps Dua's biggest triumph has been proving her critics wrong. The girl who was mocked for her stage presence now headlines stadiums, dancing with confidence and owning the spotlight. She transformed her biggest weakness into one of her greatest strengths. That resilience has become a core part of her story. By 2024 and 2025, fans are eagerly awaiting her third album, with singles teasing a new, more experimental sound. The question is no longer whether Dua will survive in the industry. It's how far she can go. Can she surpass future nostalgia? Can she redefine herself yet again? Dua Lipa's story isn't just about music. It's about risk. About leaving home at 15. About facing ridicule and not backing down. About reinventing yourself in front of millions. Whether you love her or not, her place in modern pop history is undeniable. And the story is still being written. What comes next? A new sound, a new era, maybe even more acting, is anyone's guess. But one thing is certain, Dua Lipa has already proven she's here to stay. So what do you think? Is Dua Lipa the true queen of modern pop, or is her biggest test still ahead? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the real stories of today's biggest stars. And that's where we leave Dua Lipa's story, at the top of the charts, but with her future still unwritten. She's already conquered pop music, fashion, and even film, but the real question is, what will define her next chapter? Another record-breaking album, a permanent move into acting, or something entirely unexpected? What's clear is that Dua's journey proves one thing: resilience beats ridicule, and risk creates legends. She's not just a pop star, she's an era-defining icon. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next deep dive into the lives of today's biggest stars. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.